Alright guys, before today's video starts, please go down and subscribe. Alright guys, so today we'll be doing a boost controller line. I've got a Mac valve. I'm waiting on it right now to get them come in the mail. I've got a bunch of 1/4 push lock fittings in here. Now I was going to switch this over to 1/4 push lock, but I ended up just doing the rubber line setup this to the intake manifold, so I'm not going to switch it over to push lock. But I already have a 90-degree push lock fitting on the compressor housing. I got to put two 1/8 to 1/4 push lock fittings on the wastegate and then run them. Probably going to run the Mac valve inside the car. I don't know if I want to run it in the bay. I'm trying to keep the bay as clean and simple as possible, so I'll probably end up running a few of these lines inside the car to the Mac valve, and then the Mac valve will obviously be wired up to the Holley. Just trying to, simple this all down. Once the Holley shows up, plug it in, we're done. Easy as that. So I'm gonna get into this stuff, and hope you guys enjoy. All right guys, so like I said, I ran all the lines inside the car. This isn't as pretty as I wanted it to be, but it is as clean as I'm probably gonna get it without having to run these lines near the exhaust housing and stuff like that for the turbo or the downpipe. It's just, I just wanted it out of the way, and I don't want anything burnt. Now, Mac valve is inside the car. It's already plumbed. It is not wired, obviously, because we're gonna wire it to the Holley when I get one. Now I'm waiting on my two fittings for down here. They are 1/8 to 1/4 tubing, but that's where those two lines will go. So this line right here that tees off goes to the bottom of the wastegate, vice versa, the other line goes to the top, and that's it. So it'll be just like one of these push lock fittings. Just screws in there and you're done. So obviously you see compressor housing comes up, goes over, have it teed off to go to the bottom of the wastegate, and then they both run inside to the Mac valve, which I just put the cover back on. Pop the cover off, that's where I'm gonna have the Holley sitting, and as you can see, the Mac valve is here, two screws, just mounted to some plastic, and you can see your two lines. Bottom one goes to the bottom of the wastegate and the compressor housing. The top one goes to the top of the wastegate. So top of the wastegate, bottom of the wastegate, and the compressor housing. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy, and that's it for that. Just throw the cover back on. And you never knew it was there. So, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Like I said, this isn't as pretty as I wanted it to be, but I didn't want to have to worry about putting it all up under here. I got to clip this zip tie, but I just didn't want to put it under the frame rail and all this other bunch of bull just to make it harder on myself. I just want it nice, easy, and quick and clean, basically. So I'll get these two fittings on, and we'll finish up. All right, guys, so it's been a few days later. I've been fighting with Amazon, eBay, and all that, trying to get the right fittings for this to adapt from I believe it's a 5/16 up to a 1/4. I ended up just tapping the wastegate and doing my 1/4 to 1/4 fittings and obviously push locks. So they turned out pretty good. I didn't have to tap them too much bigger. They worked out perfectly. They're sealed. They will work just as they should. But all of the vacuum lines to the Mac valve and whatnots are all done. Boost controller, basically, and the wastegate and the blow-off valve, all done. Looks as it should. It is not the cleanest, like I said. I would like to run this one down here, but I don't want to get it too close to the hot side and burn up a line or something like that. It's just not what I want to do. So I'll probably end up just leaving it like this. It is very functional. It is out of the way. I know it's safe, and I won't have any problems with it. So if it doesn't look the prettiest, that's okay. It's just, it works at least. So all this stuff is done as it needs. And then this side, blow-off valve, just run a little line to a basically an expander, because the line up here is a lot bigger. It's like 3/8, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video. Go down, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.